Hey everyone, this is the weekly horoscope for July 14th through July 20th. Aries. So the big news is really going to be more later in the week, especially towards July 18th through July 20th. Now, the dates that I did want to point out is that around July 17th and July 18th, there's going to be a time where you're going to feel a bit conflicted. This could relate to your career. It could also relate to what decisions you need to make in regards to the home life and your career. And this could put you in a situation where you need to maybe start making more critical decisions on your career schedule and home family schedule. This could be a time where you have to really be starting to plan things out. Maybe it relates to, with summertime here, maybe it's vacation time, maybe you're trying to balance work projects and tasks and also making time for the family. So that's going to be a time where you're going to feel the most strenuous. But then by the time we get to July 20th, you're actually in a really good place. And the energy roaming around is actually going to put you in a situation to feel that things are starting to come together. There's also going to be some interesting and I would even say possibly exciting financial or career opportunity, especially because the second house of earned income is going to be reflected around that time. So you definitely want to keep an eye on July 20th. Not too much going on at the beginning part of the week. I think you're going to notice that as we get towards the end of the week, it's really going to be very positive for you at the beginning part of the week, especially around the 15th and 16th, there's going to be a time where you seem to be more considerate towards others' wants and needs. And then by the time we get to the end of the week, you're focusing on financial opportunities. And there could be actually an exciting opportunity that may even come to you through the internet or possibly to work from home or to work from a business that is mainly going to be run through the internet or maybe even doing things digitally. So digital as in like through an app, or maybe things that are more mobile, so you don't have to be in an office. So it's going to be actually very interesting. So again, towards the end of the week is where it gets more exciting for you, and there's definitely going to be a lot going on, especially in relation to finances. But at the beginning, it's going to be about the home life and compromising for others. Taurus, the focus is going to be about friendships and building connections, especially on July 15, July 16, July 17, and July 18. So during those days, it's going to be a time where you will find yourself reaching out to others, building a greater connection to others. And this is actually a time where you could even put together an event or party or attend an event or party. This is also going to be a time where you show greater compassion and consideration to family and friends. If you have lost contact with someone, especially a family member or a friend that you have not spoken to, this is a great time to reach out and just to check up on them and to see how they've been doing. Now, the only time that I would say to be aware of is that around July 17 and even possibly July 18th, there could be some tension or a disagreement with others. Now, I want to associate it as it could bring about maybe a little disagreement with someone, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to create any kind of like breakup or anything like that. It's just an indication that, sometimes there could be a disagreement. You just need to resolve the issues, or maybe try to find a way to compromise and everything will be fine. So a great time to keep an eye out for would be July 20th. It's a fun, exciting time for you, a great time to just kind of get out and explore maybe a different place, a different area, or maybe even just be open to doing something different for once. You may actually change your routine schedule and just get out, maybe even go out to a new area or a new place nearby you, or maybe even just even do something different than what you usually do. It could be taking a quick short trip, maybe getting out of town, maybe even reaching out to somebody you haven't spoken to in years. So that day seems to be pretty interesting and exciting for you. And I think it's going to be a little bit more upbeat, a little bit more interesting, and I think you'll really like that day. Gemini. So the focus is actually going to be with career and career opportunities, especially around July 15, July 16, and July 17. One of the things that I keep getting for you is that there's going to be a time where you're going to have to possibly even be making a critical decision. The critical decision could be home life versus career. This could possibly put you in a situation where you have to maybe even get to the point of relocating for this new job. Now, as you get towards the 19th and the 20th, I even feel that there could be easily an opportunity that comes to you either unexpectedly or maybe from a place or from a company or an area that you weren't really planning at all. So the big one is really going to be depending on where it is that you want to pursue, where you want to be at, and what it is that you want to accomplish. Because there's definitely going to be a time where this could put you in a whole different place in an area that maybe you weren't really expecting to accomplish or to approach, but this could open the door for you in places that maybe you were never thinking about. To me, from everything that I keep getting for you, it does look very, very positive for career, but I feel like you're going to be a little bit conflicted. And this could actually be in a time where it opens up the door maybe to explore places you never thought about, or maybe even to pursue in an area that you never considered. So it definitely opens up the door and the opportunities to expand your horizons and maybe be open to something different. So there's going to be like a crossroads for you, but it definitely can open up a lot of doors for you at the end. Cancer. So the next week will really bring about a time to focus on looking for the future and what you want to accomplish for the future. With last week's new moon, the focus will really be on what you're trying to accomplish for yourself. This could easily bring you to an opportunity to expand your horizons, go back to school, maybe even take on a certification to learn something new. Especially on July 15th, July 16th, and July 17th, seem to be significant days for you to really keep an eye out for these opportunities. There could possibly also be some travel, and this could take about a place near water. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be taking a cruise or going to the beach. It could be maybe just lounging around the pool or at a lake. So this is actually going to be a few days that definitely are going to make you think about more for the long term and maybe even planning here down the road. And if you're looking maybe to just get away for a few days, this would actually be a pretty significant time for you. So the only days that I would have a little concern, especially with partnerships or someone close to you, would actually come around July 17th and July 18th. So that can bring about a sense of conflict. So the conflict could be with someone close, like a partner, someone you're married to, dating. There could be some disagreements. It could also be in relation to someone you work closely with. Now, there can easily be compromising, but this could create some tension. By the time you get to July 20th, it actually will be more focused with career and opportunities to build more financial security for the long term. I feel it would be looking very positive for you, especially when you're thinking about um, thinking more down the road and what you can accomplish if you want to take on more classes and courses to further your career. This would actually be a really good time for you, and that could easily bring about great opportunities to make more money and opportunities for you to prosper and succeed. But this is also a week that's kind of telling you that you have to take these small steps to make these accomplishments, and you'll get there. It's just sometimes you have to take on smaller steps first to get to the big results. Leo, the focus may be on financial obligations connected to others, especially on July 15, July 16, and July 17. Now, this could be connected with other people, or it could also be that you're focusing on taking care of financial obligations connected to someone else. This could also be the possibility where you are taking care of um, paying some debts or bills. Now, what's interesting is that during this time, the energy feels like it's something that would be more of your benefit, not necessarily someone else's benefit. Usually I associate that with like child support or alimony, but this actually seems to come in financial obligations that is going to be relating to you. So this could be maybe a car loan, a personal loan, maybe you're purchasing a home, or maybe even taking care of some debts or bills. Now, you could also be maybe getting a new phone or a new TV or a new computer, especially towards the 18th and the 19th. So this could actually be a really good time for you to just take care of some financial obligations, but also a really good time where you may find yourself running into an opportunity to get some purchase something new. The other day that is actually looking really, really good for your career is actually going to be July 20th. But I want to mention July 15th and July 20th as really, really positive days for your career. So, July 20th, I feel, can easily bring about a new opportunity, maybe even a promotion or advancement, or a new way to make money. This could also come in the form of something relating with the internet or a different way of having your career. Maybe this is remotely, or maybe you're starting a different form of a job. Maybe you're starting a business venture online. And this could also be in connection to working or collaborating with Virgo. So the focus is really going to be about partnerships and giving your time to others, especially on July 15, July 16, and July 17. This is actually going to be a time where you are being more considerate and showing more compassionate to someone else. If there has been any issues with a partnership or in a relationship, this is a time where you are showing more consideration to them. Sometimes it could just be about being a good listener and maybe just feeling like they are being heard. The one thing that I also like is that if you are out there dating and meeting other people, this could be a time when you are maybe meeting your soulmate or someone that you feel a spiritual connection to. The only days that I have a little concern will be July 16 and July 18. If you meet someone around that time, there might be, I hate using the word deception. Sometimes deception could just be what they tell you at that time. What they tell you at the time isn't necessarily everything that you see up front. So that's the only thing that I would say that you may need to just be aware of. I do like the date of July 20th as a time when you're going to be going over finances and really thinking more for the long term regarding your financial future. Overall, the week is great when it comes to building partnerships and relationships, showing more consideration and compassion. It doesn't necessarily have to be anyone romantic. This could be a work partner, coworker, client, or a customer, and feeling a greater connection to them. And then also around July 20th, where I feel this is a great time to focus on finances and financial opportunities for the long term, even just budgeting and saving for the long term. You just seem to have more of a insight and a focus on where you need to put your focus in building on the financials and maybe looking at other alternate ways to build your financial income. So overall, it should really be a very positive time for you that can easily bring about long-term benefits. But I think the main theme of the week is really going to be about being there for others and showing more consideration and giving to others. And even if it's just simply giving more of your time to them, it should work out pretty good. Libra. So the focus is really going to be about focusing on taking care of tasks and projects and work projects. But what's interesting is that especially between July 15th through July 18th, it really seems to be a very creative time for you. And this could actually work in a few different ways. Creativity could be in relation to a work project. It could be in relation to a design project. It could also be an artistic project. So it really is a very good time where you have some positive creative abilities, and not necessarily that it's something that you're looking to pursue, but it just could be that you're very in tune in regards to putting a project together. So this is actually a really good time to even make a presentation. Um, if you're looking to kind of build on a like an online project, this is a really, really good time to put your creative skills together because I feel it's really going to be very beneficial for you. The only day that I want to say to kind of keep an eye out for is July 18th. There could be some tension or a disagreement with someone close to you. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to create any major problems. It could just be two people looking at a situation differently. Then by the time you get to July 20th, that's a really good day for work, career opportunities. If you're looking for a new job or a new way to find opportunities to make money, that's actually going to be a very, very positive day for you. And I really feel this could really benefit for the long term. There could be also the opportunity to build more financial security for the long term. This opportunity may just come through a friend or a close connection. So you definitely want to keep an eye around that time. It might be something you've already been hearing about, or it could be something that just presents itself uh, out of nowhere. So this is a really good time. Keep an eye, especially on that day or the days leading up to that day. Should be very interesting. Love and relationships are highlighted for you, especially on July 15 through July 18. This could bring about a new love relationship or someone to build a relationship in the future. There will also be a time where you will show greater compassion and consideration to others, including children. You could possibly meet a soulmate or someone you feel a strong spiritual connection to. The day that I would just have a little concern would be on July 17 and July 18, where there could be some disagreements, but it's only going to be for a short time. After that, it should lighten up and things will start looking positive for you. On July 20th, a partner could actually be the highlight for the day, and that could be someone that you are romantically involved with, or maybe even a career partnership. This could also bring about collaborations and working with others to build a financial long term security. This could be joint collaborations to build on the partnership and relationship. There could also be meeting somebody that could be a future long term partner. And you could meet them through like a dating site or a dating app, or maybe even through social media, or possibly even in connection through a friend. So, this is actually going to be a very interesting week for you. The love life is highlighted. You will feel a sense and a greater connection to someone. There could be a partnership and a relationship that could bring future marriage, but it could also be very, very positive and working and collaborating with others. And this could be building on a project or collaborating and building on a work and career project. But this could also easily bring about more money, more financial security. And I would say this would be a time about working and collaborating with others because you can't do it alone. Sagittarius. So on July 15, 16, and 17, the focus will be on the home. This could be a time for you to relocate, renovate, or make changes around the home. It could also be a time when you are taking care of obligations connected to the parents, including a mother or motherly figure. This is actually also a time to decorate or design around the home. So if you're looking to paint or decorate a room or take care of some decorating, painting the walls, you'll actually be your most creative at this time. The only time that I would say to be aware of would actually come around July 17 and July 18, when there could be some financial obligations to take care of. This could be some debts or bills, possibly even connected to others. So if you happen to be going through a divorce or maybe relating to child support, this could also be a time when there are financial obligations either connected to them or something else. For instance, if you just purchased a vehicle or a computer, a cell phone or a telephone, maybe you're looking to pay it off quicker or take care of some financial obligations connected to that. When you get closer to the 20th of July, it actually will be a kind of interesting time for you and a really good time to just kind of explore new places, maybe even meet different people and just be more social and connect with someone new. But this is actually going to be a very positive time to just get out and maybe even explore different places. The overall week is actually positive besides these financial obligations that you might be taking care of, but everything else is actually going to be looking pretty good, especially as you get closer to the 20th, where it looks like you're going to be more social, more active, and maybe even making some new discoveries. Could even be online or just getting out there and exploring a new place around town. Capricorn. So you may find yourself traveling to a place near water, especially from July 15 through July 18. This is actually a time where you may just want to get out and explore new places. It's also a really good time if you want to just take a quick short trip out of town or just someplace nearby. It is a very positive time to be open to exploring different places, or maybe if you are, you know, able to just, go near a lake and just kind of discover a new area or a new place. Sometimes by just kind of getting yourself out there in different areas, you'll run into different people, maybe even meeting different people that could maybe even introduce you to a new place. Many times I see where people never really explored a different area until one day they just by traveling or exploring, and then they find themselves moving in that area. So this could actually bring about just exploration and new places. This could also relate to your career because, as a matter of fact, around from the 18th through about the 20th, it does seem to open the door for you to be open to not just new places, but new places for your career. This could obviously bring you into a place to travel, not just for traveling, but to move your life there and maybe start a new career path, a new chapter in your life. And so this is actually going to open up new places of exploration. Now, if you're not really looking in regards to changes for career, this could also be just being open to studying and learning about new places. Maybe you're going to be traveling soon, and so you want to see what other places there are there to travel. This would definitely be a really good time to just being open to making new discoveries and also a time to just broaden your horizons, learn something new. Maybe you're just open to seeing what other places are out there and one day just either discovering and exploring. But I feel it will be a very positive time for you to just be open to something different. Um, I do want to say very quickly that closer to around July 20th, it feels like the focus will be on possibly in connection to children or maybe even the love life. If you are out there looking to meet someone new, keep an eye around the day of July 20th as a day that you could meet somebody, possibly maybe through a friend or maybe online. So this would be an interesting day. If you're not out there to meet anybody, this could also just be a great day to just, lounge around, watch a great movie, who knows, run into a new comedy or just even new music or being open to new opportunities of what's out there to make new discoveries relating to music and movies. Aquarius. So the main theme of the week is going to be about finances or financial obligations, especially on July 15th through July 18th. Now, this could also bring about a new job offer or new ways to make money. This will actually be an interesting time. Now, the one thing that I do want to mention is if you do happen to find a job during these days, I feel it can be something long term or something that you would stay in for a few years or for a good couple years. So there's going to be a time where I would say there would be opportunity for a change next year. But at least for this year, what's actually looking really good for you is that you actually will have a lot going on when it comes down to finances and financial opportunities. And this is actually going to be a time where everything that I keep getting for you feels very good financially. The only thing that I do want to mention is that around the 17th and the 18th, if you happen to be dealing with financial obligations at that time, I feel there's also going to be either a conflict or some kind of maybe disagreement or connection to someone else. This could relate to maybe making a job change and the other person is not happy with the decision that you're making. So I feel that this day or somewhere around there, any kind of financial connection or financial obligation will also relate to someone else being around that will affect them or have some kind of connection to them. So definitely keep an eye, see what's going on around that time, as I feel that there will be a couple days to keep an eye out for in relation with finances connected with somebody else. Now, on July 20th, it's actually going to be a really good time where this could actually bring about new opportunities, new places, maybe even relocating for a job in a new state or in another city. This is actually going to be a very interesting time that could actually put you in a place to make some new discoveries into a new area. This could also relate to education. So if you're maybe thinking of studying or training for to further your career, this is actually going to be a really good time to focus on that. That can definitely bring about a lot of opportunities for you and for the long-term future. This could be that you're just going back to school to maybe get another degree or to pursue a new degree or certification. But this would be actually a really good day to start moving forward with those plans, and I feel it will work out. Pisces. So on July 15 will bring about a very positive day for you for your love life or maybe to meet somebody new. This could also be someone you would consider as a soulmate or someone that's a great spiritual connection to you. I feel that this day is actually looking positive for you to just build a connection with someone. But this is also a great day for your creative and artistic skills. So if you are into music and movies, this would be a great time to craft and create and put a project together. The only days that I have a little concern for you will come on July 17th and July 18th, where it can bring about maybe some issues in connection to someone else. But it's not going to be anything that I would have too much concern. The focus will really be more on your health and well-being and just taking care of yourself. This could also be a time where you will find yourself working hard, but this could also be a time where you're trying to find a balance between work and home. And this will be a good time for you where you'll be able to balance that out. So by the time you get to July 20th, it's actually going to be a good time for you to just learn or read something new. Maybe you're studying and researching on something. And this could also open up opportunities to get out and explore places nearby your home, or maybe take a quick short trip around town. This could also put you into maybe discovering a new store or a new place. You may even find these new discoveries online or maybe in connection with other people. So I feel that this is actually a really good time for you to just enjoy the week and maybe even be open to, like I said, just connecting with other people, exploring a new area in your environment, or even if it's just online to find out and explore new places. There could also be the possibility of even making an electronic purchase, like a cell phone, a telephone, a TV, um, or any other thing that you would consider maybe something different. So it could be an interesting and exciting week for you. But it would overall be a good time to just get out and just connect with other people and just explore new places.